Hi everybody. I had a major spike in subscribers yesterday, which was rather shocking. I'm going to quick do a little update for all the new people while I'm also doing my hamster series video. Right now I'm actually feeding my little runt, who was actually born 5 days later from her litter, which is why her eyes are still closed, and she's I'd say about 2.5 sizes smaller than her siblings. And so I pretty much raised her from birth, and she's doing pretty darn well at being now 12 days old. And since I'm not sure who actually is going to be watching and who's going to be commenting and other things, like I said, I'm going to be telling you how I work. On an average day, average week I should say, I end up doing one video that I upload. I try to make it an educational animal video or an update video. The hamsters are really squeaking today. I might in the future add other kinds of videos. I just haven't figured out what topic I'd be doing them on. And so at least once a week you will see a video that I post. However, most of you actually caught me in the middle of doing a hamster series, which is where I like to watch them from birth all the way till the day they go to the pet store, since I literally upload a video every single day until they go. And they go at 4 weeks to my local pet store, and it's a very nice mom and pop store where I actually not quite a month ago brought in my other hamster litter, and I was able to bring my my hamster bedding and food, and they of course were a little confused by that, but they said that if for some reason my hamsters didn't sell in time, they would use their own Carefresh bedding too, so that I didn't have to worry about it. So I thought that was really nice. And then also, if they don't sell over a matter of time, the store manager actually decreases how much money they are, until the point where they literally are free to a good home. And they sell pretty darn fast at that pet store. But then again, when it comes to hamsters that are so cute and sweet, you know, who doesn't want to take one home? And so that's exactly what I do, and what you kind of caught me in the middle of right now. All these pups still have about around 2 weeks or so to go, so you still have 2 weeks of watching hamsters crawl all over their mommy and play and discover their little hamster ball, which I actually do have a video, I think that was like 2 days ago, might have been yesterday, no, I think it was 2 days ago, where one of the creams ended up discovering the ball, and it was kind of cute. Of course I wasn't able to catch the whole thing because I had to on the camera, which was kind of annoying, but at least I got him kind of playing with the ball. And another thing that's going to be fun today is I've decided, normally I end up putting a syringe or a spoon in here for the hamsters to drink out of, but these little guys are kind of pushy and it doesn't really work that great because they they drink a lot of kitten's milk, which is what I use. And so, first I always let the mama get some of it because obviously she needs the protein. So, while she does that, you'll notice some little hamsters are kind of going everywhere. And you can see some are just happily asleep. So that's kind of fun. In a moment here, they should all pretty much start waking up because they actually love kitten's milk. They're fascinated by it, and it's the closest thing to hamster milk. So it kind of just gives them a little boost and helps them grow a little bit better too. If for some reason Alex isn't producing the best milk, or she's producing less of it because she's starting to get to that stage where hamsters are more on their own than they are nursing. So that's why I'm kind of taking a precaution with my little angel, since she's so small. I want to be able to constantly give her milk too. So when she isn't able to get it from her mother, by this point, I've kind of stepped up once again. But obviously not so much as every 2 hours the first 5 days, or every 4 hours until day 9. But, you know, I still have to do it every now and again because she's so tiny, and she hasn't quite discovered the water bottle yet. That one has milk on its little face. So much fun watching these grow up. Also, just for criticizing's sake, since I do get tired of people who have issues with me being around my hamsters at such a young age too. Honestly, I don't personally like to be around the hamsters when they're first born, just for the fact that, you know, I like to take respect out of the mother so she can bond with them because they are her pups. The only difference why I did it this time is because if I hadn't, Angel would have died. Because she would have been so dehydrated and starved. And Alex, who is 3rd generation that I have bred, I didn't have any worries about it because her temperament is so tame and so sweet that I wasn't worried about it at all. And she honestly didn't care from day 1 if I was around her nest. So that's why I was able to take care of little Angel and have no worries of her being eaten or pushed around or otherwise. That one's just covered in milk. And so that's the reason why I mainly did it. I wouldn't suggest doing that to hamsters that aren't quite tamed or that you're very unsure of how they would react. Because some, you would think that they'd be really sweet and kind, and other times they just wouldn't. So just make sure that if you have to do something like that, if your hamster acts as if it's defensive, don't do it. Because then it's not a good thing. And it probably will end up not so great for either the pup that you are trying to help or for the litter. As for noise, When it comes to, I'd say, second generation that you've bred from a hamster, noise really isn't a big deal at all. I have a 2-year-old daughter. When Alex gave birth and afterwards, you can't keep a 2-year-old quiet. Especially when they're constantly in the same room that you are, and I'm always in the same room with the hamsters. So, noise-wise, it doesn't really affect, or if you've had a hamster since, I'd say not quite newborn or anything like that, but I'd say 2 months or so, and on up would be fine for noise too if you naturally have a noisy house, because it's natural and the hamster just adapts to it. So, that being said, and all those really, really long words, I am also very relaxed on how I do my videos. It's going to be even more relaxed once my son Austin actually arrives. Just for the fact that also, you can't keep a newborn quiet. That's impossible with all the coos and little sounds that they make. And since I'll be making videos while he's obviously in the room with me, you might hear noises every now and again once he's actually born. Though he actually won't arrive till August, so. But for now, I try to make him as professional as possible. But I don't guarantee anything, and you might find me stumbling or making bloopers and other things like that, and you know what? I don't really care, because that's just who I am, and I'm not going to make myself be too professional, because I would be doing these videos 1,000 times before I would come up with anything that was considered perfect. And I just don't have that kind of time. So, rather have people see me for who I am, and I do make mistakes, and I've been only doing this for 2 years. I haven't been doing this for 30, though I do plan on doing this for quite a long time. So, I'll be doing videos and other things for quite a long time too. So, that being said, that's going to be the end of this video, since the hamsters really aren't doing too much right now. So, doodles everyone!